two, one. Hey, hey, hey. Survivor Digest. I think we're live, baby. We're live. Josh O'Leary, Survivor Digest. Slipperhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel. Joining you here tonight. Up close and personal here. Up close and personal. Just me. Just me here tonight. We're going to break it all down. Survivor 49 cast. That's this episode. Survivor Digest. Good to be back. Good to be back in the Survivor seat. Right. I'm not going to coerce Nate into doing a back-to-back Survivor or back-to-back podcasts. We just did Pro Wrestling Sauce last night. And if you haven't seen Pro Wrestling Sauce or listened to Pro Wrestling Sauce, check it out if you enjoy pro wrestling. It's a lot like reality television. So I suggest you maybe check it out if you haven't given it a chance. We have a show called Pro Wrestling Sauce every Wednesday at 10 o'clock right here on the Slipperhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel. And I like to do Survivor Digest on Thursdays, and that's what we're going to do here this Thursday. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into the cast of Survivor 49. I haven't seen any of them. I haven't seen any of these guys. Got me a bevy. And we're ready to rock and roll. And I don't always do the Survivor Digests live, but we're doing this one live. We did a few last season live, and they were pretty good. And I did a few off my phone too. I was just kind of testing out different formats with this Survivor program, and it's pretty good. I like it. Let's get into These three seem insufferable, although with the three on screen. Oh, man. Well, let's get into it then. Let's get into these guys. Meet the cast of Survivor 49. I don't know. I thought that... Who is this one? This girl on the right looks like Olivia from H3. That's who I thought it was. And I thought the girl on the left was Lena. And then I thought the guy in the middle was AB. They're doppelgangers. Okay, so let's check out what this article says here on Entertainment Weekly. Entertainment Weekly providing us the top-notch content here for Survivor 49. You don't have to be a rocket scientist, it says, to play Survivor, but in the case of Survivor 49, one person actually is. Oh my God, is it that guy in the middle? He's the rocket scientist. That is just one of the unique professions among the group of contestants, set to do battle in Fiji this next season on the reality competition series, which premieres September 24th on CBS. Okay. Joining the rocket scientist on the beach. I hope other people would be joining him. That'd be funny if it was just him out there. The naked and afraid situation. Jeff Probst just throws a curveball. This season, there's only one contestant. You know? Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. We'll get into the professions once we see them. Right? I don't care about the intro. Alex Moore. Okay. I'm just going to judge Alex just from his outer appearance. That's how I do things here. Just give him a quick pat down, ocular pat down. And see what this Alex Moore is all about. Okay. I'm liking the shirt. It's good. I wonder if they provided that shirt for him. It's a nice shirt. Looks breathable. Yeah. It looks like a nice gentleman. Don't really have too much to say. He's not throwing me off yet. He's 27 years old. He's from Evanston, Illinois. My bad. Current residence, he's in Washington, D.C. He's a political comms director. Okay, so he sucks. He's a politician. Bad man. Bad man. Nate Moore, former Marvel executive. The guy in the middle? Or this guy? Alex Moore? Or the guy in the middle? AB. I don't... Bald dude. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, we'll get to him. This guy's a politician. This guy thinks he's empathetic. Okay, so he's a liar right off the bat. Resilient, Spontaneous. Why do you want to be part of Survivor? On top of the fact that I grew up watching with my family and was part of a Survivor club in high school. Ugh. I feel like it's time to put myself first. Whether it be professionally or in my personal life, I always prioritize the needs of those around me. It's time to be selfish. This is a game for $1 million. No better place or stakes to improve on putting my needs first. Okay. Kind of a run of the mill answer here. Survivor Club in high school is gross. What what's one life experience you feel like you have prepared you for the game? When I was 23, I was promoted to communications director after 1 year. Oh God. Ugh. I can't even read any further. Which previous player do you identify with the most? I identify the most with Yul Kwan. Yeah, right. Yul is not going to Capitol Hill and wearing the big suit, my guy. During Cook Islands, he played the game like a diplomat. Oh my God, dude! You're just putting words in his mouth, dude. You're just making him a political figure right now, because that's what you do. That's what you're trained to do. You politician, fuck. Ah, yeah, I don't like this guy. What's his name? Fucking Alex Moore. How about Alex Less? Give me less of this guy. Favorite hobbies? Summer softball games. Okay. Thursday night happy hour. Inviting friends over for pool day or to watch a game. Okay. So just pretty standard stuff, when he's not trying to turn someone into a politician or, politics. He likes a good football game or a nice pool day. How's the grand prize still 1 million? Jeff is stingy with it. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of been a notion amongst the Survivor community online, is that this $1 million is just not cutting the mustard anymore. They're gonna need to step their game up. I think they should be able to like bank money and stuff, kind of like they do on the traders. I think that would be kind of a different twist you could throw in there. You could kind of cut the game down to a few idols and throw that twist in there, and you kind of got yourself a simplified, fun game. I don't know. All right. What is something we would never know from looking at you? Almost every Sunday, I enthusiastically purchase and eat grocery sushi for dinner. What? Sushi snobs like to talk smack about my low-cost sushi Sundays. Ugh, God, dude, this guy. He's like live, laugh, love. Like when he's trying to have a personality, he's like live, laugh, love, mom. Who is your biggest inspiration and why? My parents. Why will you be the sole survivor? Beyond being the glue guy. Shut the fuck up, dude. This guy sucks. I'm done with Alex Moore. Give me Alex Less. Don't want him. Annie Davis. Okay, so Annie. All right. She's 49. She's from Portland, Oregon. She lives in Austin, Texas. So she's made bad choices. Occupation. She's a musician. Okay, yep, I was right. 3 words to describe you. Spontaneous, risk taker, wrecking ball. Yeah, okay. Why do you want to be part of Survivor? Survivor is the true game of life. Unlike the dumb 80s game, where getting married and having kids define success, Survivor manages to sum up nearly every type of life challenge in 26 days. Getting bored reading whatever she's saying. What's one life experience that you feel has prepared you for the game? As an entrepreneur and CEO, I thought you were a musician. I have to learn how to separate business from emotion when making big decisions. In March of 2020, I had to lay off 28 of my 30 employees, who were also some of my closest friends. The company survived COVID and is alive to this day because of that decision. Oh man, that sucks. She had to lay off all her friends. Okay, so like that's what's going to prepare her for the game, is that she had to fire 28 people, and she felt really bad about it, but she did it anyway, so she's going to be good at the game. All right, I can see that, I guess. I just looked it up. Dirt says Jeff gets 100, 200K per episode. He's the real winner. Oh, yeah. Jeff is the one who's coming out on top here. When it comes down to the ending of Survivor, Jeff's got the most money in his pocket. This lady is horrible and sucks. She's my pick. Yeah. Why will you be the sole survivor? I've never quit anything in my life, and I don't intend to start now. Pretty basic there. What are her hobbies? It's not a hobby anymore, but writing music and performing with my band, Trashy Annie. I don't know, man. I'm kind of liking her now because she seems to be like full of shit. But really, what she does is like she just likes playing music and being Trashy Annie. Like I like Trashy Annie. I don't like Kimberly Annie Davis. I want Trashy Annie. Where's Trashy Annie at? Like this woman, Austin, Texas. She's probably been on Kill Tony. This woman plays guitar, tries to, it's probably a real witty witster. All right, Jake Latimer. Jake Latimer. All right, big buff guy. Guy looks like he be a good tag team wrestler. Is her band a cover band of the musical Anne, but rated R? Annie, but rated R? I don't know, dude. I'm kind of curious to check it out. I'm kind of curious to check out Trashy Annie's band. And you know what? Just because of her nickname, she's already very memorable. Who is this? Jake. Okay. Home 36. He's from Regina, Saskatchewan. And he's currently in St. Alberta, Canada. Okay. He's a Canadian man. He's a correctional officer. Oh, fuck this dude. All right, so Annie is the number one. We can just skip this guy altogether. No, I'm just kidding. He's respectful. He's selfless. He's loving. Yeah. Excuse me. Why do you want to be part of Survivor? He says, this show has been a staple in my family since I was a kid. This has always been a dream of mine. I'd like to set an example that nice people can finish first. To win $1 million for my son would be a dream come true. Okay, he's throwing his son in there. He's Canadian. He's correct. See, his job is what sucks. And it doesn't seem to be his personality so far as reading these questions. Which previous player do you identify with the most? Joe from season 48. Oh my God! Everybody knows I'm a big Joe head. I love Joe. Joe would have gotten my vote. Joe was the man. This guy does not have the dagger eyes that Joe has. Joe has piercing, dad-like eyes that will make you tell the truth. This guy looks like he would be, your fitness coach at one of those Orange Theory places. His biggest pet peeves are people being late. People thinking they're better than other people. Okay, so pretty stereotypical. He coaches Special Olympics. Okay, that's awesome. What will you value in an alliance partner? I want my alliance partner to have a strong family ties. Oh, God, yeah, he loves Joe. Respect for the others, a true wholesome demeanor, and strong core values. Okay, so I do love Joe, but I hate all of this. I hate all the things Joe loves. And I hate all the things that Jake Latimer also loves. The fact that she fired 28 of her friends during COVID makes her pretty memorable. Yeah, I know, dude. I can't wait for her to tell that story in a confessional. And her 28 friends are sitting there watching it like, God. This guy seems like the season 1 Adam DeMamp from Righteous Gemstones. Oh, okay. So he seems like his character from what's his name in that show? Dang it. I forget. Yeah, he does kind of have that vibe, though. Like, look at that hair. He does kind of have the Adam Devine hairdo there. Kind of a stocky. I'm not sure how tall this man is, but they should put their height on here. Oh, whoa, here we go. Okay. Jason Tr- Truel. Is that right? Trio? Truel? Jason Truel. He's 32, Anaheim, California. He's a law clerk. Okay, so he's involved with the law, but this man's just a clerk. Okay, we got a correctional officer, we got a politician, and we got just a clerk. This guy's just the clerk. Three words to describe him: scrappy, family first, and brainiac. Oh yeah, I can definitely see that. Look at this brainster, dude. Ooh. Why do you want to be part of Survivor? I want to test my limits physically, emotionally, and psychologically. I've spent so much of my life unprepared and unfettered to try new and challenging things. I love to bite off more than I can chew, and I can usually end up chewing it. I'm scared, but that's what makes me so excited. I I love this dude already. That was a great sentence. I loved reading it. I mean, a great paragraph. I loved reading it. Fantastic. What was one life experience you feel has prepared you for the game? Landing a job as a Google software engineer with no background or experience by self studying during lunches and commutes at my customer support job, then leaving Google to follow my dreams in the law. Dream big, try bigger, and the rest will follow. Okay, pretty standard stuff there. Which players? He likes Kenny from Gabon? Dude, okay. He is giving me mad Kenny from Gabon vibes. He's spot on. He knows how to stereotype himself and pinpoint his character type there. He was my Super Smash Bros. Hero. Okay, yeah, because Kenny from Gabon was a professional Super Smash Brothers player. He's what got him into Survivor in the first place. Okay, so they're both gamers. That's cool, man. He likes Kenny from Gabon. He said it with an exclamation point too. He really yelled it. He likes video games, rollerblading. Okay, so he's a rollerblader. Okay, we'll forgive him there. Dance Dance Revolution. Yeah, he likes all that stuff. He doesn't mind looking silly. He doesn't like people that do mind it. He's an incredibly aggressive LA driver. Okay, I like that. Who's his biggest inspiration and why? Ruth Bader Ginsburg. This dude is wild. This dude is wild. This dude is gonna be a problem. Holy shit, Jason's my boy. Yeah, I know, dude. He's awesome. All these people are terrible. Not Jason. Jason's awesome. I'm rooting for Jason so far. Jason and honestly a little bit of Trashy Annie. A little bit of Trashy Annie. I don't know why. I feel like Trashy Annie would, flatten out a coconut and make a makeshift Survivor championship out there on the island. And she'd be the first ever Survivor World Heavyweight Champion. Or did I just give away my strategy if I ever went out there, Let's move on. To Jawan Pitts. Alright, look at Jawan Pitts. Jawan Pitts looks like he's not fucking around. Like, look at Jawan Pitts. Okay, he's got great frames, first of all. I love a fellow glasses man. And this guy's got some good frames. They kind of look like Cowboy Nate's frames. Look a lot like his frames. So he's looking smooth. He's 28. He's from Salem, New Jersey. He currently lives in Los Angeles. He's a video editor. Okay. Woo, 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 woo. Video editor. 3 words to describe you: friendly, fearless, formless. I want to be part of Survivor because I grew up watching it. I was one of those kids that was raised in front of the TV screen. Survivor inspired me to dream big and open to learn about others. Now it's my turn to go on, kick butt, and inspire my siblings. I like how he kept it PG and said butt. Pretty standard stuff there, though, from Jawan. What's one of life's big experiences you feel has prepared you for the game? The best life experience that has prepared me most for the game is moving to LA with only $4,000 and my cousin in 2021. The leap of faith showed me I'm more capable than I give myself credit for. Okay. Only $4,000. I doubt that. I bet he had his cousin too. Well, how much money did his cousin have? Well, yeah, I forgot my cousin had $500,000 when we went out there. Yeah. Who's he most? I like this question. Which previous player do they most identify with? Sean from season 4. All right, move on. I mean, I guess. I think I'll play most like Jesse Lopez. Okay. Snubbed for 50, Jesse Lopez. What will you value in an alliance partner? Predictability and creativity. I want someone I can trust. Blah, blah, blah. Boring. All right, he likes horror movies, video games, and eating tacos. His biggest inspiration is grandma. Okay. Pretty. I don't know, man. This guy's not telling me the truth. I don't believe anything he said. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't believe anything he said in this interview. I don't. All right. Here's Jeremiah. Jeremiah Ing. He's 39. His hometown Windsor, Ontario. Okay, another Canadian here. He's a global events manager. So if you've got a global event, some sort of event that you need to be spherical for and go around the globe, Jeremiah Ing is your guy here. Contestant on Survivor 49. 3 words to describe him. He's impulsive, loyal, and sincere. Okay, that's an odd mix of words here. Why do you want to be part of Survivor? Survivor is an adventure of a lifetime. I have visited 44 countries and 7 continents, so you've already done a bunch of shit. I love a thrill and pushing my limits. I have always marched to the beat of my own drum and succeeded. I've watched Survivor for 24 years and always told myself I'd be on that show, and here I am now. Manifestation is real. God, dude. Find the nearest cliff and never mind. What's one life experience you feel has prepared you for the game? After working in the fashion and beauty industry for 12 years, I wanted to make a career change and started working in the financial industry. I stepped out of my comfort zone. It was comfortable, but it brought true self-work and never questioned my abilities. I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling that your 12 years in the fashion industry was a struggle because you couldn't pull it off there, big shot. Couldn't pull it off. His favorite hobbies are reading about astrology and getting my tarot cards read. Okay, yeah, this dude's a total idiot. Oh yeah, he's gonna blame everything on everybody's astrology shine. That's what he's gonna do. What will you value in an alliance partner? Someone who can help me forget how dirty and hungry I am. I want to align myself with loyal and fun and preferably a Gemini. So yeah, he's gonna be judging. He's gonna be asking, "What month were you born?" And then making his alliance based off that. I don't want to be in an alliance with anybody like that. Nope. Let's see what Dirt's saying. I would give nothing answers to all these questions. What past survivor do you identify with the most? Sandra Christopher. Yeah, just throw like a wild one out there, like Shane Powers. That's what Jawan Pitts is giving me the vibe. Jawan Pitts is giving me the vibe that he kind of bullshitted us on all these questions, and he's not telling us the truth because he's trying to win. He's already playing when they asked him these questions. So here's Christina Mills. She is 36 years old. She's from Houston, Texas, and she moved to Oklahoma. Good on her. Occupation, MBA career coach. MBA. M. What is that? 3-word. Dirk, maybe you could fill me in on what an MBA is. 3 words to describe you. Adaptable, loyal, random. Okay. The last one kind of fits everybody else's that I've read. You know, everybody else's was pretty damn random, I'd say. Oh, Sonja was the first person voted off in season 1. See, like, I'm not even thinking that clearly right now about other seasons. I'm just getting into the nitty gritty. But that was a good joke. That is a good joke. Like, I most relate with that one. That person. Alright, let's see here, guys. Why do you want to be on Survivor? They asked Christina here. When season 45 aired, I wasn't in a good place. I was dealing with postpartum depression, plus the unexpected loss of my mom. Caleb's joy brought a smile to my face. Emily's transformation gave me hope. During that season, I felt like Uncle Jeffrey was talking to me when he said, apply. Oh, she's calling him Uncle Jeffrey? Giving Jeff a nickname. Can we stop with that? Can we stop making him like Playful Jeff? I need him to go back to being like Cutthroat Jeff. Like, these people should be scared of Jeff. You should be terrified of Jeff. You should look scared. What's one life experience you feel has prepared you for the game? Being a mom to Irish twins. Okay. No matter what, I have to be on and show up. Kids don't care if you have a stomach bug. They want their bedtime stories read with enthusiasm. Okay, so she's a mom. And she's comparing herself to Suri. She says she's Suri 2.0. Oh, God, she's doomed. Here's your first vote out, guys. Here's your first vote out. If you think you're Suri, you're coming in that hot. You best cool off. You best dump some water on those rocks, man. Steam up a little bit, because that's, you know, that's why I think the compare question is good, because it really tells me how hot they're coming in. You know, she's got a pretty long answer here as to why. Cycling, boxing, group fitness are her favorite hobbies. Chasing roller coasters and traveling with my husband. Brunch with my girls. Okay. All right, dude. We're skipping the rest of her, whatever she said. MBA is Masters in Business Administration. Okay. Thank you. I did not know what it was. I was thinking it was some sort of sport. You know? The Men's Basketball Association. Right? The Mud Ball Association. I don't know. This guy's definitely on the list. Bro. This guy's awesome. Look at Matt. Like, Tyler, the creator, is absolutely right when he says you never trust a white dude with dreads. Like, look at this fucker. Like, look at this son of a bitch. Dude watched the Big Lebowski one too many times. He's 52. He's from Farmington, Utah. He's an airport ramp agent. Oh, fuck, dog. This is why Nathan Fielder signed up to take care of business, okay? To get things in line. I don't think he's taken a close enough look. Nathan, if you're listening, if this message ever reaches you, take a look at the airport ramp agents. Okay, I need you to take a look at them. They got something going on. Why do you want to be part of Survivor? 26 days in Fiji will be nice. $1 million will be nice. But if you are anything like me, which sometimes I am, knee slapper, and if you have a burning desire to cling to a telephone pole in your underwear on national television, Survivor is the only way you're going to get that done. That's not true, dude. You can probably cling to a telephone pole in your underwear, and the local news will probably come by and get a shot of that. You're maybe thinking a little too hard. What's one life experience you feel has prepared you for the game? Does my childhood count as This guy's just a sarcastic dickwad. I can already tell this dude's a dickhead. Look at him. He's in here. Which previous player do you identify with the most? Listen to this shit. I probably identify the most with Joe. the gorgeous bohemian from Utah. He is a true gentleman and and chiseled like a Roman god. We have a lot in common. This guy is a sarcastic dickhead. I love him. Listening to pet peeves: listening to someone incorporate texting shorthand into a verbal conversation. OMG, LOL. Okay, so I hate that too. That's pretty annoying. What is something we would never know from looking at you? I love to cook. No, I would know that from looking at you. And I would like to open a restaurant someday. Okay, yeah, I could tell that from looking at you. You look like someone who's eliminated first on Chopped. You like he's out on Chopped. Like, look at that, Matt. You've been chopped. That's what Jeff's gonna end up saying to this guy instead of the tribe has spoken. He's gonna tell Matt that he's been chopped. Uh, Out of the whole cast of rich ass hats, this dude looks the part. Rich ass hats, this dude looks the part. How's he the only one with a regular job? Yeah, I know. So far, he is the only one with a regular job here. Very interesting. Anyway, Michelle, MC. MC, I'm not going to even try to pronounce that last name. Chukwujekwu? Chukwujekwu? Chukwujekwu. MC Chukwujekwu. There we go. I think I did pretty good. Age 29, hometown, Saches, Texas, San Diego, occupation, fitness trainer. 3 words to describe her: competitive, high energy, goofy. She's goofy? Yeah, she's looking pretty goofy. Why do you want to be part of Survivor? Because it's epic. It's the perfect blend of athleticism, sociology. I almost said that said Scientology for a second. I thought she was going to take a crazy turn. Blah, 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 $1,000,000. Who's she identify with? Tiffany? Did all these people start watching like 3 seasons ago? Or are they told to like mention people from season 47 and 48? Oh, wait. What is something we would never know from looking at you? Season 47 was the first season she ever watched. She became obsessed and binge watched half the seasons. Now here I am. So she didn't even watch all of the seasons. I kind of like that about her, that she's kind of new and fresh to the whole thing. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I think this might be a sleeper pick right here. You know? MC, the sleeper. Nate Moore. Okay, this is the guy I said looked like AB up at the top. I said this is. I only said that because the 2 girls beside him looked like Lena and Olivia. Age 47, hometown Clovis, California. Film producer. Okay, so this is the guy who works for Marvel. This is the guy that works for Marvel Films, you said? Or Marvel comic books. Is he a comic book guy? Or is he just a film guy? I don't know. He's just a film producer. I didn't know if he was involved with the comic books or not. Joyful, intelligent, crafty. This guy's got a shitload of money. I don't know why, that's going to be a detriment to him, I'm sure. He thinks he's Earl Cole, okay, from Survivor Fiji. A low-key winner. Yep, absolutely. So this guy's trying to keep it low-key. It's probably the best bet because you're a big film producer. You don't want to give too much away, especially if you got a good personality and you're cool and we like watching you on TV. We want to keep you around for a little bit then, right? So try to lay low. So he's a father, a big film producer. Whoa, hold on. Pet peeves. He put Swifties and then put just kidding. Ooh, man. Better watch out, dude. You better chill out. All right, Nicole Mazzullo. From Long Island, New York. Lives in Philadelphia. Financial crime consultant. Okay, so people that be stealing credit cards and stuff like that. They call Nicole. Quick-witted, adaptable. She wants to contribute to the legacy of the game. Survivor is all about having fun and playing a game like you're a kid again. What's one life experience you feel has prepared you for the game? Moving from New York and Ohio I learned how to be adaptable. What? And Ohio? You're giving me too much of your backstory. I don't care about all that. Which player do you think you are? There are so many players I hope to play like. And then names a bunch. Yam Yam is the one she identifies with the most? Okay. So these are still a lot of recent seasons they're throwing in there, dude. Even in the ones she named before. The only old ones are like Parv and Suri. What will you value in an alliance partner? Someone who serves as a soundboard. I'm good with numbers. And nitty-gritty details. Someone that can help me paint a full picture would also be great. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, God. Favorite hobbies. Pickleball? It's got to go. Sorry, Nicole. You got to go. You got to go first. You got to go first. They are tearing up all the skate parks to put in pickleball courts, man, because kids aren't skateboarding anymore nowadays, which is sad. They should be. Kids aren't skateboarding or doing cool extreme sports anymore, and they're just dwindling down. And when they do grow old of age, if they get there, they're going to eventually be like, gosh, man, I still got some energy, and they're going to play pickleball, right? And I blame Tyson. Tyson's like a big pickleballer. I blame him. Balls are fine, but I'm not big into pickles, and when you combine the two, it's not my favorite. Don't tear up skate parks to put in pickleball courts. Get the fuck out of here. No one's using that shit. No, they are using that shit. That's why I'm mad. Nicole's got to go. Yep, absolutely. Bye, Nicole. Bye. All right, Rizzo, dude. Here we go. This is the Riz God. This is the guy in the commercials that said he was the Riz God. Everybody was real upset about it, that he would even say that. But his name is Rizzo, so I feel like he's allowed to say that he's the Riz God. He's in tech sales. He's from Yonkers, New York. Let's see. What do you want to be part of Survivor for? I want to chase greatness. I want to be one of the best players to ever play this game. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play Survivor. So that was like, what, 4 years ago? Okay, he wants to make the entire country of Albania proud. Right there. Being the first Albanian descent player to play this game means a lot. Okay, so he's the first Albanian player to play. What's one life experience you feel has prepared you for the game? So he's got pretty much just explaining the two immigrant parents he has that came from Albania. Which previous players do you identify with? David Wright, because he's the epitome of perseverance. He never gave up and went from zero to hero. He went from someone anxious to being a player of the season. He never gave up and identified with that mindset. Okay. Who do you think you'll play most like? JT from Token Jeans. Bro, if you're going to be all crazy and over the top, it's not going to be like JT from Token Jeans. That guy was so laid back with a piece of straw in his mouth, and he's just like, I don't know, man. I feel like Survivor's just, it's just a piece of sand in my ass. Just a little grit, and I don't mind it. That's kind of how he talked and how he played his game. So I don't know if you're going to be having sand grit in your ass and happy about it like JT. What will you value in an alliance partner? Someone that is honest, loyal, predictable. That's a sucky question. I don't know why I kept reading it. Favorite hobbies: traveling and visiting new sporting venues across the world, playing basketball, spending time with my friends and family. Most importantly, being a suffering New York sports fan. Yeah, continue to suffer there, pal. In the real world, people say they're going to do something, then they don't. As a fan of Survivor, people who make emotional or illogical... Okay, so he doesn't like the people who make emotional decisions. I don't want to see him out there making emotional decisions then. I'm going to remember that, Riz. What's something that we would never know from looking at you? I know the entire soundtrack from High School Musical and Camp Rock. Yeah, I would have guessed that, man. If I had you in a lineup with everybody else here, and I said who knows the High School Musical soundtrack, I would say Rizzo. I would say that guy right there. Him. Him, sir. Him, officer. He's the one. All right, Rizzo. Good luck. All right, here's Sage, uh, Aaron's hyphen Nicole's. Of course, she's got a hyphen. 30 from Roxborough. Okay, North Carolina. Cool. Close East Coast. Occupation, clinical social worker. Oh boy, I bet that's enjoyable. Um, Someone's got to do it. I don't have uh, a psychological answer for you. YOLO. I also love torturing myself. I like how she gave the shortest answer. YOLO. Uh, Social work is why she feels she has the experience. What will value an alliance partner? Someone who can find fun and humor, especially in the shitty moments. Uh oh, guys, she's cussing. She's cussing and getting crazy. Right? I don't have hobbies, she says. Okay, so she's super honest here. But in general, I like trying new things. She's like, I usually just hyperfixate on a game. Used to be Among Us, now it's Codenames. Okay, so that's the most honest answer to that question I've heard. Pet peeves. Very broadly speaking, the patriarchy, people who don't instantly roll their eyes at me saying the patriarchy, people who don't put away their shopping carts. All right. Sage. You're definitely a sage. Who's the biggest inspiration and why? Um, who is it? Her partner? Okay. Savannah Louie. This is the girl I said looked like Lena. I said this was Lena from H3. She's 31. Walnut Creek, California. Former reporter. I could see that. What kind of reporter? Like sideline reporter or something? I can kind of see that. She wants to be like Kim Spradlin and Dee. It's two good players there. Kim, especially, of course. What's one life experience you feel has prepared you for the game? Though most of my work as a journalist, I became an expert at connecting with others, building trust with all different types of people, and operating in high-stress scenarios. A huge part of my job was getting people to trust me with some of the most intimate details of their lives. And the newsroom is ultra-competitive. If you can survive a newsroom, you can survive anything. Okay, cool. Very, very cool. She is a journalist. She has survived many of newsroom. I dig that. She likes yoga, Pilates, and hiking. You know, she's pretty standard news lady. The news lady. I mean, you can sum it up with that. She's the news lady, right? Stage is going to stir up some problems for Dreadhead. Dude, you're not wrong. I was kind of thinking that too. Dreadhead's going to be like, you know, in the 50s, women would wash dishes or something like that. And she's going to be like, you know, like, what the hell? I don't know. She's going to freak out, dude. She's going to burn his pants or something. Throw him in the fire. Shannon. Shannon Fairweather. I got Fairweather friends. And her name's Shannon. And she is 28 from Wakefield, Mass. Wellness specialist. Um, 3 words to describe you. And look how much she said. Look how many fucking words that is. They said 3 words to describe you. She gave a paragraph over here. Like, what is this? You writing a Harry Potter novel? What's going on? Why do you want to be part of Survivor? Been watching since I was 8. Okay, so super big time fan. Watches with her family on the couch. What's one life experience that's prepared you for the game? Her yoga meditation experience. God. There can't be this many of you. There can't be this many of you. Which previous player do you identify with the most? Yam Yam? That's another person. Boston Rob. The first Boston Rob I've seen. Dude, she's Boston Rob, Mary Ann Yam Yam. Ugh. I'm the survivor hater. That's what it is, I guess, at this point. What will you value in an alliance partner? A kind heart, loyalty, communication, someone who's driven and centered but also fun. Let's laugh and hug. Emotional awareness, maturity, compassion, connection to God slash the universe. Cares about others, genuine. Ugh, drag my ass through broken glass. I would not want to be on a tribe with this woman. I'll tell you that right now. I'd take Trashy Annie all day. Trashy Annie, I think we would get along great. We'd probably be best friends. My pet peeves are when I have pet peeves, I'm working on loving myself and others for who they are, unconditionally. I have to get to sleep tonight. Like, this is going to give me fucking nightmares. What is something we would never know from looking at you? My family owns 4-floor sports bar in Boston. Yes, I would fucking tell that by looking at you. If you put you in a lineup with everybody else and you were standing there like this with that fucking face, I'd say, who owns 4 sports bars? Whose family is fucking rich and owns 4 sports bars? I'd probably say, that lady right there. Right? It'd be between you and Rizzo. Okay? Be between you and Rizzo. But Rizzo actually has the opposite thing. His family, they're immigrants, and they had a tough time coming over here, and he grew up poor. So, and they kept it alive through COVID. Yeah, probably because they got a big fat check from the government. Right? They probably took advantage of that one. Rich people knew the way around that. Ugh, God, she's probably gonna. If she wins, we're gonna. Oh God, no, no. Is this another one, Sophie? Here's Sophie. I think she's the one I said was Olivia. I don't know. No, I don't think this was Olivia. I think there might be another one. Miami, entrepreneur, spicy, thoughtful, relentless. Why do you want to be part of Survivor? Just like Dee from season 45, Survivor is a symbol of the American dream. Of my American dream. Oh, wait. Okay, so she's an immigrant as well. Her grandma passed away, yada, yada, yada. She's Cuban, okay. She identifies with Natalie, okay. Genevieve, okay. Natalie is a good one. Throw in there. Running, salsa dancing, pickleball. No! No! Why pickleball? Shannon Fairweather has the same ring as Johnny Fairplay. Does she? How is almost all of this cast? Rich people. Yeah, kind of a good observation there, Dirt. That is very good. Picking up on that myself, too, a little bit. Except for Rizzo. Me and my men with Peter Pan syndrome. Pet peeves. 1. Men with Peter Pan syndrome. What is that syndrome? You think you're a small boy that flies? That's not good. People who don't return their shopping carts. Okay, I can get with that. Just eliminate the pickleball shit. Right? Uh-oh. I have seen every Real Housewife franchise and Marvel movie. Dun, dun, dun. What if she's a credit reader? Right? This guy would have an issue with me out there because I'm a credit reader. Except I don't watch Marvel movies, so he'd be fine. he'd be fine. I bet Jeff brings out a pickle, a pickleball kit as a prize for this season. Oh no, the Survivor pickleball game. No. Wait. What do you mean page is unresponsive? It's right here. They're telling me the page is unresponsive. God. Jeff, please don't do that. Alright. Oh, no, this is the girl I said looked like Olivia, right? Why does it keep saying my page is unresponsive? Shut up. It's not unresponsive. It's responding. It's just not playing any ads. Alright. Did we read enough about Sophie. I feel like we did, but you know what's even more confusing is that we got another Sophie. Why does it keep saying this? Okay. We had to reload the page, I guess. Scroll down to the bottom here. Apologies, guys. Here she is. The next Sophie. Sophie with an E. The last one had no E on the end of her name. Sophie Segretti here. Looks like Olivia Lopes from H31. Strategy associate, loud, funny, competitive. She was 9 when Survivor All Stars was on. Lifelong fan. Always thought Survivor would be a blast. Business school. What is networking in corporate America but a game of alliances? Which previous player do you identify with? Was Rachel. My archangel of alternates. Me also an alternate. Okay, so she's been an alternate for the past couple seasons probably. Ready to play, and it's just now getting the chance. What will you value in an alliance partner? Honesty. Of course. Boring. She's got a lot of short answers. Surfing, going to concerts, the gym, trying new restaurants, reality TV. Okay. Fun stuff. Slow walkers. She hates slow walkers. And restaurants that make you wait for your whole party to sit. Oh, my God. I don't go to many of those. I played the violin, and I'm very handy. I'm in the orchestra at work. Okay. What does she do for work? Strategy associate? Huh. Okay. I guess we'll have to get to know more about it. She kind of gave us a short answer here. Here we go. Stephen Ram. This guy is going to be cutting up. Holy shit. Look at this guy. Son of Carrot Top, Stephen Ram. He's 35. He's from Littleton, Colorado. He's a rocket scientist. This guy's the rocket scientist. Holy shit. I said he was son of Carrot Top. Discovery, an inspiring lunar landowner. As an aspiring lunar landowner, I'm an explorer at heart. Okay, so he wants to own land on the moon. Alright. I need to dig that, I guess. He identified with Rupert and Tyson's sense of humor. I knew it. I knew this guy was going to be a zany zanester. Stephen Ram. He likes making music. He likes playing competitive dodgeball. That's a hell of a lot better than pickleball. Okay? Because I'm dodging the hell out of the pickleballs. And this guy's playing actual dodgeball. He likes snowboarding, watching horror movies, shouting at the moon to assert dominance. Okay, yeah. And vibing with my golden retriever, Rupert. Okay, Nate is golden retriever Rupert. A little bit too much of a super fan. That's a little annoying to me when they're so obsessed and they're like, I'm gonna name my dog after Rupert. It's fucking stupid. He doesn't like closed-minded people and open-mouth chewers, story one-uppers, and moon landing deniers. Okay, well, it didn't happen, but whatever. What's something we would never know from looking at you? When I'm not working on technologies to pioneer the frontiers of the moon and Mars, this guy's obsessed with the fucking moon, dog. He's gonna be bummed when he finds out. I'm hustling as a musician. Okay, I play guitar, drums, bass, and have been making music my whole life. I also really enjoy spicy food. I'm talking like spicy fuego. This surprises people since I look like someone who prefers saltine crackers and a glass of milk. Okay, so he's trying to go for the self-deprecation humor. Trying to go in the John Cochran route, right? Like if John Cochran and John Cochran and Tyson, like the weakest sperm cell of Tyson, had a baby. This is what it would produce. This is what it would produce. Steven MC, Nick Moore are going to make an alliance. I think they show the tribes, dude. Here's all the tribes. Here's the Uli tribe. Okay, so the Marvel Man's on this tribe. The big, tall, bald Marvel Man. He's got Rizzo over here. He's got a few of the girls. I don't know their names yet, to be completely honest. And Jamar. Jamar's over here, right? That's Jamar. Can't forget Jamar. Right. Wait. Hold on. Was no. She's not on here. All right. Here's Dreadman's team. He's got Carrot Son of Carrot Top, Sari 2.0, Dreadman, Olivia Lopes, um, Kenny from Gabon, and the crazy last name KC, right? And then here's Kelly Tribe, and we got Adam Devine. We got Trashy Annie, the best, and then a few of this tribe sucks. This tribe's gonna suck balls. Yeah, calling it now. Oh wow! And then here's the host. I would have never known. I had no idea. Lori, did you know about this? Did you know this? Did you know that he was the host? Okay. Jeff Probst, the host. Wow. Well, that's it, guys. That's the entire Survivor 49 cast. I'm looking forward to this season. It's kicking off next month on CBS, and I'm going to be doing Survivor Digest following each episode, just like we did last season. And we're going to be breaking it all down. It's going to lead us all up to season 50, and we're going to have a big Survivor Digest party for season 50 as well. But till then, we've got 49. And this looks like a fun group of characters, though. I have to say that after reading all of this, I would like to watch a few episodes of these guys out on the island and see what happens, see what's going to go on. Until then, though, this is all we've got. That was my first look at everybody, my big standouts. Let me tell you my big standouts. My big standouts were definitely not you. It was Trashy Annie. Love Trashy Annie. Not Jake. Jason, I do kind of like. I do kind of like Jawan too, because I feel like he was bullshitting me in all of his answers. Jeremiah Ing, gone. Get him out of here. Christina, gone. Get her out of here. Matt Williams. I'm curious to see what Matt does, but I don't know if I could get along with this guy on the island. MC. Okay, I said Casey, but MC. She'll do great. A little bit quiet in her answers as well. Nate Moore. He's not standing out to me, and for some reason I don't see him. I see him lasting long as like kind of like a father figure type almost, but nothing beyond that. Right? At least as of right now. I haven't, this is just based off of their photos and what I've read here. Nicole. Nicole was the fucking brought pickleball into this whole goddamn thing. She's gone. Rizzo. I like Rizzo. Rizzo, I think, is making it to the end. I just like him based off of the things I've been hearing and reading on the internet, and there's the speculation, really, is what I'm basing all of that off of. But I like Rizzo. Top player for me. Sage, too. Sage seems like she's going to be a lot of fun, and she's going to be stirring the pot a lot. So, Sage and Rizzo, I'm very excited for. Savannah and Rizzo are rumored to be the two people that are called back for 50. Because there's two people from 49 that are called back from 50. And Savannah, the news reporter, is the other one that they're saying is probably called back here. Shannon Fairweather, oh my God. Yeah. This is like the woman like your kid gets as like a fucking school teacher. Like this... And she's into all this bullshit. Sophie, she's pretty crazy, pretty zen. She kind of looks like someone that's been on the show before. I can't really pinpoint it. She does. And then the other Sophie. Two Sophies, one with an I, one with an E. That's gotta suck, waiting being an alternate and waiting around. And then finally getting cast and... just being the second Sophie, right? Literally the second Sophie. Like, you have to scroll down past the first one to see the second Sophie. And then Steven. This guy does look fun. A weak Tyson sperm cell mixed with John Cochran. Looks like a lot of fun. And then there's the tribes. Yep, that's everybody. That's fun breakdown. What's Dirt saying? Dirt saying Steven or MC for me. Okay. Okay. MC, yeah, MC is definitely that sleeper. I'm already kind of feeling that vibe from MC for some reason, the sleeper vibe. Matt's getting voted off first because he's the only one with a regular job. Probably. They're like, what's this guy doing here? What's this blue collar man we're doing here? Get him out of here. I don't know. Trashy Annie. She's just roaming the streets of Austin with a guitar. You know, she may not stick around too long either with these snobs. Yeah, that's it, guys. Wow, we did it, guys. Can you believe it? We did it. We did it. That's Survivor Digest. We'll get into more of these coming up for this season, like I said. Getting into more of these this season. Look how the ad's playing underneath the Survivor Digest logo. That's funny. We'll be getting into more of these this season. Like and subscribe here for more Survivor Digest. Don't forget about Pro Wrestling Sauce, House Assembly, all the fun content we have over here on the Silverhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate everybody tuning in and watching the playback. Everybody have a good night. We'll see you all next time. Bye.